Every great war has its chroniclers. The Trojan War had Homer, Alexander the Great had Plato, World War I had Hemingway, and for this battle, you have me. My code name was Filter 1. I had the pleasure of serving with her when Rhetoric was alive, when Lucille was on top of the world, plastered across numerous magazines, writing the law. She had it all. But it was short-lived. Soon, storm clouds gathered over the fertile plains of Rhetoric, and dark times were upon us. We were engulfed by swarms of mass idiocy, whether it was politics.
It was not always a given that the United States and America would have a close relationship.
Or dumb blondes.
Well, to do so, because some people out there in our nation don't have maps.
The media's rhetoric seemed to be on a permanent downward spiral, and Lucille, quite frankly, couldn't take it. She became insane, exiling herself from the public eye, faking her own death in the process. I didn't hear from her for several years, but then, one day, out of the blue, I got the call.
Can I help you? Yes, you can. Surprise! It's Lucille Vaughan Pain.
What are you doing here?
Do you want the easy way? Or the hard way?
The easy way?
That's not an option. My colleagues will be dealing with you.
It was that one job that got her in the end. A typical breaking and entering / intimidation kind of deal, something quite common in the early days of the fight. Apparently, one of Lucille's associates had been made fun of by a student after a simple grammatical error. If Lucille hated anything, it was a hypocrite, meaning this kid had a target on his back as soon as he tweeted that nonsense. Lucille sent John and I to straighten him out. Typically, agents such as myself were above such crimes, but times were desperate, the economy was bad, and my loyalty never faltered. So I accepted, thinking it would maybe change some things. What we didn't know, however, was that this was only the beginning.
It's around 7:15. I think that's a bit early.
I'm getting tired of jobs like this.
This one will be easy, believe me.
If he doesn't talk, play the music.
Hey, Tom. You know who we are, right?
No.
We're business partners with Lucille Vaughan Pain, who happens to be in cahoots with Mrs. Roth. You do remember Mrs. Roth, don't you, Tommy?
Yeah, I remember.
Good. It seems like we interrupt you in the middle of your final. Ah, the law! Doing some essay writing, I see. Well, the law by Lucille, what a coincidence. It's the cornerstone of every great essay, so that's a good job by you. Now, I didn't have any breakfast. It seems like you have a bacon McDouble over here. Do you mind if I have a bite?
Sure, go for it.
Those are some tasty victuals. Now, obviously I need a drink to wash those victuals down. You know what I'm talking about. Do you mind if I have some of your tasty beverage to wash? Refreshing. John, check the briefcase. John, are we good?
Oh yeah, we good. We real good.
Okay, so I got your name. It's John, right? But I don't think I caught your name.
My name's Jack, and you ain't talking your way out of this mess.
No. I'm sorry. The things like happened the way it did with Miss Ross and McNally. I did it with the best intentions. I promise. I just
You were smoking them solid papers, boy?
No, that was for my final project.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Well, I didn't mean to do that. Now, you were saying something about best intentions? Oh, you were finished! Oh, well, allow me to retort. What does Mrs. Roth look like?
What?
What ain't no rhetorical question I ever heard of? Would you use what in an essay?
No.
Then you better not use it with me. Now, are you deaf?
What?
Don't be smart with me! You heard exactly what I said! Describe what Mrs. Roth looks like!
She's blonde.
Go on!
She's white.
Does she look like an idiot?
What?
Play the music!
In the arms of the angel, fly away.
No, anything but that!
Did Tommy deserve his fate? You can decide that for yourself. I was never one to question Providence. After all, Lucille always said that the grammar will take care of itself. If Tommy had read the law more, perhaps he would have picked up on that quote. But one thing was for sure. After a stunt like that, Lucille had it coming.
Get on the ground, Lucille! Get on the ground! You have the right to remain
Okay.
Lucille, can you please put some clothes on?
Why? What's...
Really let go of yourself.
Seriously.
You're in severely trouble with the law.
Girl, no I'm not. I wrote the law.
Lucille Vaughan Pain. Again, you're here already.
Here, sir, look at these.
Thank you. Do you know why you are here right now? Do you know the severity of your crimes?
I mean, Lucille, you committed a lot of serious crimes. Assault, aggravated murder, list goes on and on.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Although I did commit all those crimes, think of what they were for.
What were they for?
For rhetoric. Do you know how many stupid people are out there just ruining the world? Presidents are disproving their claims they made themselves. Just, here, give me the computer.
Why?
Give me the computer. I'm gonna look something up.
Calm down.
Just don't sass me. Watch this.
Do it again, girl. Wow. Now that is what I'm talking about. Oh, God! No, they didn't!
Are you obsessed with shoes? Then you'll love JustFab.com.
Is a group of people huddled around a computer making inappropriate noises while looking at shoes really ineffective use of rhetoric? Is it gonna make me buy the shoes? No. The world needs me.
Well, I guess you have more evidence on your point than we have on you. Well, I guess we have to let her go.
Exactly.
Don't show me that sass.
And so it was that Lucille Vaughan Pain, the queen of rhetoric, argued her way out of a prison sentence. Several days later, I got her call. It was a big one. I texted some old friends and told them the plans.
Filter 1. I have successfully argued my way out of prison. Gather the sources and inform them of their individual tasks. Initiate Operation Rhetorical Retribution.
I don't get these sideways selfies.
Alright, thank you for coming. Sit, please. Where's John?
He's not coming.
Well, can you get him?
He doesn't want to come. That whole thing with Tommy really shook him up.
Well, you're the best at persuasive essays. Go, get him, please. Go.
Alright.
Thank you.
You really are slipping. You never leave the back door unlocked.
Yeah, I saw one of the Johnny Walker ads. Really changed my life.
You know, I had to come here personally on assignment by Lucille to pick you up. She is not happy.
Think I care what Lucille thinks? Rhetoric is dead, man. I'm an AP Comp student, not a miracle worker.
But aren't those the same thing?
Well, I guess you're right. You know, they say drinking is a slow poison. I'm not in a hurry, though. Also, fairly certain that this is Dr. Pepper.
I knew I could get you to come back.
You always were good at persuasion, weren't you, Jack?
Yes, sir. You know me. After you.
You.
I don't think I've ever seen a man change out of the suit that fast.
Well, I'm not like most men.
I got him. It wasn't complicated.
What even was that? Please sit down. No, stop.
It was a pun.
Stop talking, please. Thank you. Okay. We all know why we're here, right? Because rhetoric is dying.
Wait, rhetoric's not dying. It's your choice to use rhetoric.
Well, it's a conscious choice, and people everywhere are making the wrong conscious choices.
Everywhere? By everywhere, you mean...
Well, rhetoric is anything that communicates a message.
I mean, you go from your Facebook posts, your Tumblr blogs, your Twitter updates, kind of everything, actually.
Anything related to social media. I get it.
Books, movies, everyday
Politics.
conversation.
Makes sense. I agree.
Right. So the world is being affected by this. So does anybody have any correspondence around the world that can help us with this mess?
I've got a buddy in Budapest.
Not to introduce a criminal element, but I do have a mobster in Moscow.
I got a friend in Fresno.
I know a diva in Dublin. I know a gangster in Guam.
I got an amigo in Flint.
After the meeting, we all knew our individual assignments. We met briefly to exchange supplies, but after that, the mission was a green light. First came John's mobster buddy from Moscow. He was already at work when John called. What a pro.
What do you know of logos, my friend?
I already told you, I don't know anything about logos. I was just here for Sochi and John White. Okay? I didn't even
This
take...
is a fallacy, and you know it, friend. Now, tell me, what do you know of logos?
Nothing. I didn't even take comp. I don't have the law. I don't have LOC or any of these things you're asking for. I don't know what is even going on.
You mistake me for someone who cares, friend. I will kill you in this dungeon. Do you think I will not?
No, okay. Just stop. Just...
Well,
no.
now's no time for talking. I swear to God. Hello. Sergey, my commie comrade. How are you doing, my friend? Hello, my friend.
Help me!
I will kill you! No, don't worry about it. I am good. How are you, my friend? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Heard your boy Putin had a bit of a gaffe as of late. A little bit of a logical fallacy, you know. Yes, I know Putin. I heard. He is of KGB. He's a disgrace to proud Russian people. Yeah, no, I understand. We had 8 years of that with Bush, you know. I feel you. I feel your pain. Really, I do. Listen, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. You owe me for back in Chechnya in 08. There's a few offenders in rhetorical wise in your country. I'm gonna need you to pick them up, show them the error of their ways, if you understand what I mean. If you move, I'll kill you. Oh yes, Chechnya. Yes, I forgot about that one. Messy business, but it is messy business in rhetoric, and I like the mess. I will help you out, comrade. There are no appeals against Sergey. Duh, I will see. Hold on, I have a job for you. Knock, knock. Who's there? KGB. KGB. I will be asking the questions here! You're very hilarious. I know you killed people. Thank you very much, Sergey. I have to go now. Goodbye.
Next, we had the babe from Berlin.
I had been waiting for my drink for 5 minutes.
You mean you waited?
Just get my drink.
No passive voice in my bar. None!
After 2 international operations proved successful, our team was in high spirits. It looked like there was hope for Lucille's plan, but, like a parent at the front doors of its secret teenage party, tragedy lurked around the corner.
Hey, yo, guys, Lucille updated her blog. Come check this out.
In an effort to bring rhetoric into the 21st century, Lucille had kept a blog. People from around the world could contact her with questions on anything related to rhetoric. The message that awaited our team, however, was something quite different.
Hello, my fellow correspondents. If you are watching this, then I am no longer bringing the pain. I have died. This is my last will and testament. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to find new, younger correspondents. You have done your job in fighting rhetoric crime. Now, we need younger assistants to reinforce rhetoric rules. I believe it.
Was that Sally's cat?
Hold on. Did she die?
Oh.
I think
Oh,
she
God.
died. I think she died.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
Oh god!
This is worse than that Compocalypse weekend a few years ago. Oh my god! It's okay.
It's so complicated.
We know what we have to do.
It's what she would want.
What
We
she would
have
want.
to fulfill her
We have to
wishes.
fulfill it. Let's do it.
Let's do it for her.
Let's do it. Do it for Lucille.
Let's do this.
Good night, sweet princess.
Indeed, we knew what we had to do. Being trusted alumni from Mason, several of us were able to become hired, infiltrate the school system, and influence the student body through our teaching positions. And that is exactly what happened. You know, Sebastian, you've done a really great job of your tutoring lately. Have you considered taking AP Comp next year?
No, not really.
Well, I really think you should. Come on. This elevator takes forever. Go ahead, you can come. It's a great class. I highly recommend it. Okay. Open that. We'll be in contact. Okay. What? What?
Bartender. Wait, weren't you in the Great Rhetoric War of 2014? I heard you guys some great things.
Are you taking AP Comp next year?
I don't know.
You need to.
Alright.
You can join us too. We'll be in contact.
Hey, I know you. No, I am pretty sure you don't. I immigrated from Ethiopia yesterday.
I thought I saw you in the Great Rhetoric Wars of 2014.
Ah, you got me. Have you ever considered taking AP Comp? No. You should. We'll stay in contact.
What's wrong with her? She has BR syndrome.
Bad rhetoric syndrome, or BR syndrome for short, was a serious epidemic during our time of our influence. So serious that we had an agent become a nurse just to help cure it.
Read these. Take AP Comp. We'll be in contact.
This continued for several decades, and after leaving influences on literally thousands of students, we decided to quit laying down the law and retire. I finished chronicling Lucille's story so that I can be read by future generations. But the battle for rhetoric continues. You're probably wondering, what happens next? Well, that, my dear accomplices, is up to you.